How old are you? Hmm. How old am I? If I told you, would you not run away? Well, I'm 32. Okay, alright, enough. Okay. It's not like the end of the world. And plus, is 32 even that bad? I want to go ahead and talk about age and what it's like to be me at my age at this very moment and what experiences am I going through. Now, if you're older, this probably will mean nothing to you, but if you're younger, this might be something worth watching to at least know what to expect, perhaps what's in store for you, assuming that your genetics are close to mine and you're just pretty much like me. Just joking. Age is just such a Age is just such a wonderful thing. It's like a sunrise, every morning, and then boom, it's starting sunset. You're past your prime. It's over. But where am I? Where am I at right now? I say my sun is not in the middle of the sky yet. I would say it's just still on the sunrise side of the sky. One thing I have started to experience physically is those damn grays. They just show up one day. It seems like the magical number 30 brought in the grays. Because every time I remember when I was like a few years ago, I was just driving and I looked at my rear view mirror. I'm like, oh my god, are those like 4 or 5 grays on my beard? So I'm like, dang. And the next thing you know, it's like when you notice one gray, you're gonna start to notice other ones, and then you start going crazy. You want to pull them out, and then you worry that if you pull the hair out, you'll pull the root and you lose the hair. Okay, you'll damage it. Okay, and it's like I still pull them. I don't care. I know I'm taking the chance. I'm still pulling them. I just think some of the grays are like so obvious. It's like saying pull me, and then you try dyeing it or whatever. It doesn't work. So it's like a curse. And then the little gray hairs, they're not like your normal hairs. They're like thin or something and kind of twirly. Like it's like not even part of your body. It's just so strange. One thing about that is with age comes weight, and the thing about the weight scale, it turned on you. It's not your friend anymore. You might diet and exercise properly for a whole week, and then when you get on the weight scale, oh my gosh, you only lost 2 pounds. Big shock, You were expecting the good old 5 or 6 pounds. It doesn't work that way. Your metabolism slows down. Mine is starting to slow down, but it's reasonable, but I still feel like the weight scale's deceiving me and plotting against me. One thing I think that is strange, I don't know if this is age related, but I have become extremely intolerant to certain foods. For instance, when I eat candy or anything sugary, I feel horrible immediately. It's like I'm not, almost like I'm diabetic, but I'm not. I've already went to the doctor over it, but I just have not a good tolerance for those carbs, those sugary carbs. So that's one thing that has definitely surfaced. One thing, there are some good things. I mean, my ass is smaller. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Maybe for me, well, when you have a bigger butt, it's hard to fit jeans and stuff in your clothes, and it's a pain in the butt. But when your butt's smaller, you can fit things normally, okay? And I also have big thighs on top of that, and it makes, the fashion where jeans are kind of tight and stuff. It's embarrassing. I can't pull them off well, so I have to go back in time with jeans pretty much. One good thing is I like my build. It's like I'm more wider. I look more like a man. That wasn't the case. I felt like I don't know what you call these things sitting up here. I felt like they were smaller and more disproportional. My arms were very small. It was hard for me to put muscle in my arms and even fat. I just had skinny arms, but that's changed. It seems like it's all trying to fill out and balance itself out. Yeah, maybe some fat where I don't want it, but I'm at least, in my chest is like hairy as ever, and I got this little stupid little black back, call them the back hairs. Yes, I got back hair, but it's not like a bunch. But there's little, they're like sporadic. They're all on my back, and those I try blocking out, but they are a bitch. You got to get a friend to do it, or you can wax or get that spray stuff and put it on there. But I'm afraid if I spray my back, it'll get on my hair, and then it'll all go. This is the good here. The good, totally good. Intelligence. I am way more smarter. I am a lot more articulate. I'm still getting there. but I'm more articulate than I was before. I feel like the lessons of life have taught me to be more sympathetic or compassionate for those less fortunate people out there. And that could be probably from the jobs I have worked with in the past, especially in mental health or the medical fields. And that has taught me a lot about in life in general, birth. When you go to a birthing unit, you bring babies in and everyone's happy and stuff. And then you go upstairs in the hospital to find the quite opposite. The family's gathered around the person to watch them pass away. So it just makes you really think about how life is so precious. And even the fact, even if I'm getting gray hairs or getting weight where I don't want it, at least I'm living, I'm alive, and I'm happy. And you got to think about age. Age is just a number. I know you've heard it. I keep saying it, but really, I mean, my parents, when they were in their 40s, they used to say, "Oh, I'm so old, I can't do anything." Well, they're now in their 60s. Apparently, they could do stuff. But I asked my mom, and she said about her being like she had no energy in her 40s. And she says, yeah, I was just saying that. Boy, I didn't know what I was talking about. So it really got me thinking about people that are in their 20s saying, "I'm so old." This makes me mad when I hear a 23-year-old say, "Oh, I'm 23, I'm old." You could be 23 and old. That's up to you. That's only your mental state of saying that. So if you consider 23-year-olds old, fine. But I assure you, you're not going to be happier in life if you keep saying stuff like that. Again, how old are you, and do you feel like an old person or not? Leave a comment below.